Yes, it is episode 4 for Apertum Wealth Tripod. I am in a coffee shop, so there might be a little bit of noise in the background. But here we go. We are looking at the Apertum project. And today's date is the 5th of February, 2026. Welcome. So Apertum just had their first birthday. And I'm really proud of this project. I think it's got a lot of scope. We are a tier 1 subnet of the Avalanche blockchain. We've got a halving model as well every 4 years. We also got a deflationary model, a burning model where we get less and less coins. You can see the max supply at 2.1 billion. So every time there's a transaction, a portion of these coins get burned, which is deflationary, which means these coins are getting less and less, and supply and demand, right? Less coins, more demand. Look at the price here. 56 cents. What a bargain. Dollar cost average, this coin. Get as many of these coins in your wallet as possible. Accumulate. And I'm going to show you how to do that as well. Dollar cost averaging means is you just buy a little bit over a long period of time, 3 to 4 to 5 years. Where's the price of this coin going to be in 1, 2, 3, 4 years time, right? And let's go and have a look at the announcements, right? Here we go. So Apertum celebrates first year anniversary of growth and innovation. Happy birthday, Apertum. This was the 1st of February. So let's just have a quick read here. Apertum celebrates its first year anniversary over the past year. It has made a meaningful impact on the blockchain industry, proving that accessibility, decentralization, and real-world utility can coexist within a powerful layer 1 network. In a short time, Apertum has contributed to the growth of decentralized finance by offering a secure, transparent, and community-driven ecosystem. And we've just got so many good news here. We're already on now, I believe, 9 central exchanges. And here we got some prizes. And, well, this is an audit. CertiK did an audit on our blockchain. You can see here, CertiK, Apertum's audit, one of the most trusted names in Web3 security, confirmed the platform's exceptionally security standards with 0 vulnerabilities identified. How cool is that? Here we got some awards, best layer and top layer 1. So that's why I'm bullish on this project, right? Let's go and have a look at some wealth principles. Now, this is super powerful if you pay attention to this, right? So we're going to look at the smart trade bot. Okay. Now, this smart trade bot, it's got a performance target of 360%, right? There is no timeline after 12 months. If it hasn't reached the 360%, it'll just keep trading for you, right? And the rewards you could take as soon as it's creating profit, you can take them or you can compound them. And what's this doing actually is accumulating the Apertum coin. And that's what you want, right? You want to get as many of these coins, because where's the price of this coin going to be in 3 to 4 years time? Accumulate. So we're going to look at the smart trade bot. Then we're going to have a look at liquidity pools, where you can put liquidity in a pool that's run by the community, that's decentralized, meaning you have the power to take your money out in whenever you wish. You have the keys to your own wallet. You become the bank. And on average, the liquidity pools, I've seen it as low as 6% per annum, and I've seen it as high as 80% per annum, but we will go live and see what it is today. Okay? And we're going to keep adding to this liquidity pool like a cappuccino a day. Staking is also super powerful. That's holding the Apertum coins in a wallet and getting rewarded, right? And imagine these 3 things working together. Smart trade bot, liquidity pools, staking. It's like a compounding effect. And that's where the Apertum Wealth Tripod comes together. Let's go dive in. This is super powerful. So let's go and have a look together. So the products, I'm just going to go, I go store, and you can create your own DAO1 account. Simply just look at the description below. There's a link there to watch a 5-minute video, and it will have some different steps on how you can create your own DAO1 account and do the Wealth Tripod, right? So let's have a look. So the trade bot, Smart Trader, starts at $200 and it goes all the way up to 70,000. So you can pick the one you want. right? Depending on your cash flow. But for this exercise, we're going to have a look at the $1,000 trade bot. Okay, so here you just pay with USDT, but let me explain how powerful this product is. So this is a performance target, as I mentioned, of 360%. Okay, if it doesn't reach that in the first year, it'll keep trading until it does reach it. But let's say on average it's been doing 5% per month, right? So that would be $50. 5% of 1,000 is $50. But what happens if you compounded that $50 back in capital that's going to trade on the market for you? Because simply all this is doing is it's buying Apertum low, or it's buying low and selling high. So all it's doing is the AI bot is looking at this graph here, and it's looking when it dips, it's buying, when it goes up, it's selling, okay, at a profit. And that's simply all it's doing for you on automatic. So let's go and have a look at a compounding calculator. Yes, this is just an example. There's no guarantees. You can put Apertum in your high-risk portfolio, but there is mass potential. So initial investment is $1,000, right? Remember, you do get this $1,000 back after it's reached this 360% performance target. But let's just have a look here. The potential. So here you're getting 5% per month, and you're going to compound it every month, this 5%, and you're going to do 1 year. Let's have a see what happens after 1 year. Okay. Now look at that. Okay. Your performance, you got 1,795. So you're looking at about 79%. Okay. That's awesome, right? Now look how powerful the compounding is here, because you've got that $50. Now you put it back into the capital, and now you're earning 5% on average. It could be higher. It could go lower. Now you're earning on the capital and the balance, right? 1,050. Then it goes 1,102, because now you're earning 5% on that. And after 1 year, look at the results. And you can buy multiples of these trade bots, right? You're not limited to one. We buy 10 of them, one a month. Let's see what happens if we do 2 years. And we calculate. Now it's starting to really produce, right? Look at the balances here, because you're compounding your rewards back into that's getting traded in the markets, right? Because there's 1,050. Now it's getting 5% on that. That's going to be 102. Now that's added back to the capital, and it keeps on making you money. Now we're on 3,225. What happens if you do 3 years, right? I know that it is going to cap out at 360%. So we're getting quite close to the 360%. But remember, you can buy multiples of these products, right? So let's just see what happens on 3 years. So yes, so that would have capped out at 360. Okay. And then you can just buy another bot, right? So it just gives you an idea. Maybe the 2-year example would be a better, or maybe I can do 2 years and 6 months. Let's just for an example, right? Because it can do it quicker, So there we go. There's 332%. And look at the potential, because you're compounding, right? 4, 3, 2, 1. Yes, sure. If you want, you can take the money out, right? So for example, the $50, if you didn't want to compound it, yeah, of course you can cash it out. But I'm just showing you the power of compounding. Okay. So now we've done the first part of the tripod. Now we're going to have a look at the second part of the tripod, the liquidity pool. Now this is super exciting, right? So let me show you how powerful this is. So all I'm going to do is, in the DAO1 account, you can go to your decentralized exchange called a DEX, okay? And here you can add liquidity to a pool. And all I'm going to do is I'm going to click tokens. And then what I'm going to do is I am going to show you how powerful this is. Just wait for it to catch up here. So I'm going to look at the Apertum coin. Yes, it is a pair between Apertum and wrapped USDT. But let's go and see what the interest rate is today. I think yesterday or the day before it was around about 26% per annum, which is still phenomenal. Now let's see, 23% per annum, right? But imagine if you keep adding every day to this pool and you're earning this 23%, right? That gets add it all the time to your wallet. So let's do a live example. I do have to switch my video off because it doesn't like it when I do this with my video on. So we'll just switch that off. So let's add, see, add liquidity. And I didn't do it yesterday, so I'm going to double it because I normally do like cappuccino a day effect, right? So I'm going to double it. And then let's just wait for this to catch up. Is my wallet connected? Yeah, my wallet is connected. Just give it a sec. And so I'm going to do 8 Apertum, and then it's going to work out the equivalent. Let me do this. I just need to swap this. So I'm going to do Apertum. Sorry. Let's go back here. So I'm going to do wrapped USDT, and I want to do that the other way around. So we're just going to change this to wrapped Apertum. Bear with me. There we go. And then I'm going to do 8 of those, and then I'm going to do equivalent in USDT, and that's perfect. So I'm going to add this to the liquidity pool now. So I'm just going to go supply, and I'm going to confirm supply, and I've got my little security device. So this is how easy it is to add to this liquidity pool. I'm going to tap into that interest rate, right? So it's going to confirm this. Just bear with me 1 sec. It's just a Keystone security device that I'm using. Let's try that again. 1 sec. Let's confirm. And go for it. So that's going to add that to the pool. Imagine you do this every single day, how powerful this is, right? Because I'm tapping into that interest rate. And don't forget, also, which is super powerful, now you can see here, I've got my Apertum and I've got my USDT, okay? And this just keeps adding. And what happens if the price of Apertum goes up, right? You see how powerful this is. Plus, I'm tapping into the interest rate of this as well. So I'm just going to give examples. I'm going to keep adding, and we're going to keep look because I just added the 8. So we're going to keep looking at this. We're going to keep looking at the value, and then we're looking at transformation, right, for your portfolio. So now what we've done is we've done the smart trade bots. Now we've done the liquidity pool working together. This is powerful stuff. Now we're going to do the staking, right? So the staking is the staking product where all you're doing is you're holding your Apertum coins in a wallet. So we're going to do the $1,000 as an example. Yes, you buy it for $1,000. And then what you're doing here is you're holding your Apertum coins in a wallet for 4 years. And look how handsomely you're getting rewarded over the 4 years. A potential of 18,000 USDT equivalent, right? But you get the 2,000 Apertums back after the 4 years. But don't forget, you get paid every 90 days in the Bitix Live points. You can do 3 years. You can do 2 years, and it's less rewards, and you also stake less Apertum. But I like the 4-year period because I want to lock up my Apertum coins for 4 years. I'm sure the price won't be 56 cents in 4 years' time, right? So this is a powerful product. Now you can see the power of the smart trade bot working, the liquidity pool working, and the staking working all together. What an awesome thing to be part of. Wealth principles. So get yourself a DAO 1 account, look at the description below, grab yourself products, and we'll see you on the next video. Thank you. Bye-bye.